Alrighty, so when planning your trip, there's a couple of things you have to think about, okay? These are going to be long-term weather forecasts as well as short-term weather forecasts. Okay, when we think about long-term weather forecasts, okay, we're looking at seasonal changes, okay? So these are our four seasons: summer, autumn, winter, and spring, okay? These are gonna all bring different kinds of weather to us here down in the southeastern part of Australia. Okay, when you're planning your trip, it's important to think about what activities you're trying to do and what kind of weather that you want for those activities. Okay, for example, if I'm going bushwalking or hiking, okay, I want nice warm weather. Okay, I don't want it to be too hot and I don't really want it to be like too cold and snowing or raining too much. So a good time to do this might be in spring or just after summer. Okay, if I'm doing something where I want to be out in the snow, okay, like cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, snowmobiling, something like that, okay, obviously you're going to want to go when the weather is a lot cooler, okay, so this is going to be towards your winters when we get a lot of low pressure systems and cold air coming across the state, bringing lots of snow and cold weather. Okay, so when looking at short-term weather forecasts, okay, we want to be looking at things like what temperatures are going to be like that day, what time is sunrise, what time is sunset, okay? These things are going to give us a good idea of helping us plan our trip for that day, okay? For example, if it's going to be a really hot day, we might want to get up extra early, okay, before the peak heat of the day and get most of our walking done, okay? That means we can rest in the hottest parts of the day. All right, it's also important to look at the UV index, okay? If you've got a high UV index, okay, making sure you're wearing sun protection, hat, sunscreen, long sleeves, and a nice high collar if you need to. Short-term forecast gives you a extremely accurate idea of what's going to be happening that day, okay? You can find these on your smartphone, okay, on the BOM app or Willy Weather. Okay, you can also go online and have a look at the Bureau of Meteorology's Met-I, which gives a great outlook on the short-term forecast. As your trip approaches, okay, keep an eye out for rapidly changing weather conditions or weather hazards. Okay, considering the type of weather you need for your trip, adapt your plans and your gear as required for the weather.